Well, that wasn't smart, but fun fact, I had to learn how to juggle for a psychology project about 10 years ago. So clearly those juggling skills did not stick. But I did pass the class. Well, anyways, hello everybody, and welcome to my messy kitchen that I just made this mess in. My name is Adriana. I'm a certified personal trainer, and here on my YouTube channel, I talk about PCOS, I share at-home/gym workout videos, I do some vlogs here and there, and like we're doing today, we are cooking, not juggling. I can't help you with that, but feel free to look at Google to find out how you could juggle. So today we're going to be making a cabbage cauliflower bowl. So you could use this actually as a salad, or you could add chicken into it, chickpeas, anything you want to use as a source of protein. But as I said, we're making a cabbage and cauliflower bowl. So let's go ahead and get into our recipe, and I'll quickly clean this. Oh, fuck it. I won't clean it up. I'll clean up everything later. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so I have a straining bowl ready to go because I'm going to wash the cauliflower and the cabbage together. Actually, I'm going to first start off with chopping up the cabbage. It's going to be much easier. Well, that's from my mess earlier. My juggle fail. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and slice up the cabbage. We want to chop it up. So I'm first cutting it to steak-like pieces. And it doesn't necessarily, there's no certain way in cutting this, because again, it's just all gonna be chopped up. Okay, yay. It is all in steak-like pieces. Again, just gonna chop it up. You could break it apart if you want to. Have my straining bowl here ready to go because the pieces I chopped up like so. Actually, you could break them apart too if they're like a little thicker. I'm all throwing it into the bowl. This is actually part of a stem. I'm going to discard that. We don't need that. These pieces are fine. I'm going to rip this one apart. I'm going to do that with every single piece here. Again, just chop it. There's no wrong or right way to chop it as long as you don't cut off your finger. So use caution. Okay, cool. On to the cauliflower. Now you want to discard the stems off the cauliflower, and we want to make sure we cut up the florets. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just cutting it in half. You can use the same knife. You can use a smaller knife. We don't need the stem or the leaves. Kind of one of the reasons I save this one for later after the cabbage, so we don't mix those leaves up by accident. Okay, I did my best. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start breaking this apart and adding it to the same bowl as our cabbage. Yeah, small florets. You could break it apart. You can do this to the rest of the cauliflower. Actually, I may have to get a separate straining bowl. Hold on. Okay, I got a separate straining bowl just because the other one started overflowing. So, doesn't change the fact. We're still gonna clean them. All right, perfect. So we're gonna go ahead, wash our cabbage and wash our cauliflower, let it dry, and I'm gonna clean up this mess before we move on to our carrot. Moving on to our carrot, I have one medium sized carrot, and we're gonna go ahead and just skin it. So this might be like the easiest part. Cool. We're gonna discard this. And, come here. I have a side bowl ready to go and a grater. We're gonna use this side of the grater. I'm not sure what grater you have, but here's a large, here's tiny, here's slices, and here's a medium. So we're gonna use a medium grater. My bowl is gonna be in the side because I'm gonna grate on this. I'm gonna start with the smaller side of the carrot. I'm just gonna grate the whole carrot. You could do this in a bowl if you don't want to spit out anywhere. It's kind of awkward doing this with the camera in its current position. Here, let me shift myself over somehow. There we go. And make sure you rotate the carrot around. So one side of the carrot doesn't get thinner than the other. All right, now when I get down to the stub, I just eat it. Problem solved. But we do have to scoop this out. So I'm just gonna use a spoon. Clear as much as I can out. And from the inside. And once we're done doing that, we're gonna scoop our carrot into the side bowl I have right here. All right, cool. I'll clean that up. On to the next part. Alrighty, I have a large saucepan, wok, whatever you may call it, with a matching lid. I already have it heating up because I'm just not gonna record like the minute of a plain pan, which I probably just did. But to get the dish started, we're gonna go ahead and add in a little bit of olive oil. Right here. And go ahead and put in 2 tablespoons of garlic. Letting that saute. You want to lower down that heat to about a medium, so this does not come spraying at you. Not trying to get burned. Now we're gonna go ahead and toss in our cauliflower, which may or may not have some cabbage. I'll add the cabbage in a bit later. We're gonna give that a few minutes to saute. So we're gonna keep stirring it. So let's let that cook for 2 minutes uncovered. And when we come back, we're gonna add in our carrots and our cabbage and some seasonings. All right. Let's go ahead and season up our cauliflower just a bit. Add some red pepper flakes. Not too much. Not trying to burn our mouth. There we go. And some black pepper. Again, this is going to be to taste. Mix that around. Now let's go ahead and throw in our carrots. And then our cabbage. I'm going to carefully add this in. Add it in slowly. Add more of our cabbage in. Wow, I didn't realize there's a whole core in there. And this one I did not break apart correctly. It's fine. And they're one apiece. And now we're gonna set our temperature to low. And put our lid on and allow that to cook for 4 to 5 minutes before we're gonna give it another twirl and allow it to cook for another minute. So I'm not gonna record this for a whole solid 5 minutes, so we're gonna be back when it's ready. All right, 5 minutes is up. So I'm gonna take the lid off, put it to the side, give this another twirl. Since it's softer, it's easier to mix now. There we go. I'll be getting my fiber in this week. I'll pair this up with the chicken I made earlier. I'll link that recipe in the description. It's tomato basil chicken. I'm gonna shred it up and add it in here for one of my meals. All right, since it's nice and soft, we go ahead, turn it off. Let it cool down. This is something you could eat warm and or cold. So if you're on a time crunch or you're at work, need something quickly to grab but don't have enough time to sit in front of the microwave, this is perfectly okay to eat cold. All right, are we ready for the taste test? Because I am. This smells absolutely amazing. And I'm gonna, oh, that's a big ass piece of cauliflower to try for a taste test. Go for a smaller piece along with some of the cabbage and carrots. All right. I love it. I love it. And the red pepper flakes with it adds a little bit of a kick. It's absolutely delicious. It's gonna go great with like shredded chicken, or you could do beef with it, or side of fish. I'm probably gonna shred up some chicken and have this into one of my meal preps. Great source of fiber and antioxidants, part of an anti-inflammatory diet. Great for your health and your digestive system. Cannot recommend a more nutritious bowl, honestly. Like this is perfect. My Polish ancestors would be proud of me for eating this, pretty much. They're like farmers back in Poland. So they lived off the land, so cauliflower, cabbage, healthy vegetables. Ugh, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And plus it makes a lot. So this is definitely something you could bring to a party or have treat to your guests if you're hosting dinner, hosting friends, whoever it may be. Great for a potluck. It's a delicious side. It'll probably go with anything over there. And again, you could eat it hot and or cold. Up to you how you want to serve it or how you want to eat it. Again, I could not recommend this enough. But with that being said, I'd like to say thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button, whichever way it is on the screen. Not sure where I'm pointing. Wherever it is, down there or possibly up there. Forgot at this point. I really appreciate you taking time to watch this video, and if you do try this recipe, drop a comment down below, or you can drop your thoughts on it. If you want to try this with maybe broccoli, that actually might be pretty good. If you make any changes, I'd like to know what you do, what you think of this. And of course, it's a great way to show support to my channel for free, so I can continue making videos like this, and I could keep showing and growing on my YouTube channel, so I can show it to everybody else and get on and help improve their lifestyle, their diet, whatever their goals may be, or if they're just looking for new ways to incorporate healthy foods into their already said so meal plan. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.